Welcome back to Kris versus Everybody, where I talk about the world as it is. A podcast where I talk about anything unedited, unscripted, just raw stuff that comes from my head. And today we're going to talk about some skills that we've lost along the way since the invention of the iPhone in particular. I know the title says skills we've lost since smartphones existed, but specifically, I'm going to talk about the iPhone, an invention created in late 2006, released right before the holiday season in 2007, a phone that will change the world, literally. So much so that we've lost a lot of interpersonal skills. A lot of skills, a lot of stuff that we want to just, a lot of people my age wish that we'd have today. A lot of kids now don't even know about some of these things. But if you're listening and you're a child, AKA 21 and younger, this is what we need to talk about, because these are the things that I believe that we have been missing. Today, I want to talk about something serious and kind of funny at the same time. The top lost skills in today's world, skills we used to have, skills our grandparents were masters at, and skills that, if we're being honest, if we're being totally honest, we can barely spell anymore because autocorrect does all the work. Let's start with a big one that actually costs us our peace of mind for the last 41 days in the government shutdown. A skill that a lot of people weren't really using in 2024 at the polls. Let's start with a big skill: critical thinking. We used to question things. Now, we see a meme on Facebook and suddenly it's the gospel truth. Folks are out here believing conspiracy theories because some guy with sunglasses and a pit bull profile picture said, "Trust me." We don't research anymore. We just assume that it's true. Number two, we don't respectfully debate anymore. Remember when people could disagree without trying to destroy each other's whole life? Now you say something like pineapple on pizza, and suddenly someone's typing an essay about your moral character. By the way, I hate pineapples, and they do not belong on pizza. Anyway, we've turned debate into Mortal Kombat. So much so that someone got shot in the neck because they didn't like what someone said. And I'm not going to say his name on this show because, yes, he shouldn't have been shot, but he said some fucked up things. Next up, we have handwriting. A lot of kids don't know how to handwrite. A lot of kids don't know how to spell. That's one of the big things I didn't talk about on this podcast, but handwriting. Some of y'all haven't written a sentence by hand since high school, and it shows. I saw someone write a grocery list the other day, and it looked like a medical prescription. Kids today think cursive is a Pokemon evolution. It's crazy. DIY, do it yourself, and fixing things. Back in the day, if your chair broke, you got wood glue, a hammer, and a prayer. Now, we toss it up to Angie's List, or we just throw it away and get another one from IKEA, just to spend 4 hours building another chair from IKEA with those stupid instructions. We're not saving time. We're lying to ourselves. And here's another one. We've actually forgot our sense of direction. Actually knowing where we are without GPS. We used to remember phone numbers, directions, landmarks. Now, if your phone dies in a new city, you're basically a missing person. Cooking. Now, I am guilty of this. I have cooked less in the last 10 years than I did before 10 years ago. But people used to cook meals that took hours, passed down through generations. Now our quote unquote home cooked meal is air fried pizza rolls. We have adults who don't know the difference between a stock pot and a slow cooker and think seasoning starts and ends with salt. It's ridiculous. Patience. We've lost patience. Everything is so instant now. We get mad if the Wi-Fi takes 3 seconds. Meanwhile, our ancestors used to wait 6 to 8 weeks for a Sears catalog order. Budgeting, gone. We have apps to track our spending, but we still don't check them. People are out here buying Starbucks, Uber Eats, subscriptions they forgot about, and then asking who stole my money. Nobody stole it. You just don't know how to keep track of your money. And finally, we have basic human interaction. Making eye contact, saying hello, simple manners, You would think. Now we're just texting, hey, from the same couch instead of talking to each other. They could literally be in the same room and they don't talk to each other. We communicate more, but connect way less. So here's my question. As we get smarter with technology, are we getting dumber in life? Are we trading real world skills for convenience and comfort? And don't get it twisted, I'm guilty too of this. If my phone ever stops working, I'm basically a well-dressed caveman. But maybe we try something this week. Cook a meal, write a real note, have a conversation with somebody, fix something around the house, look at a map, talk it out instead of typing it out. Tech is amazing, but let's not lose ourselves in the process. And that's been another episode of Kris versus Everybody. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit subscribe, leave a review, and go practice a lost skill today, starting with remembering where you put your keys without using Find My Phone. See you guys next time.